This stuffed zucchini recipe is made in Italian households across the country all summer long. If, like me, you have loads of zucchini in your garden, this is the perfect recipe for you. Let me show you how to make it with 3 different fillings.
Pop your zucchini into a pot of boiling water. If they're small like mine, let them cook for about 15 minutes, but if they're bigger, let them cook for about 20. This won't cook the zucchini the whole way through, it just helps to soften it so that it's easier to scoop out the centers. Pull out your zucchini and let them cool in a colander. I'm leaving the top stem on my zucchini. You don't have to, you can cut it off if you'd like, but I love the way it keeps the integrity of the vegetable once it's baked. Slice each zucchini lengthwise down the middle. Once they're sliced, gently scoop out the centers of your zucchini with a spoon. I like to start with a shallow layer and then work a little bit deeper. That way I don't break through the skin of the zucchini. And make sure to reserve that filling. Once hollowed out, place your zucchini on a lined baking tray. You want to break down the filling of that zucchini, so you can do it with your hands and just squelch it between your fists, or you can chop it up more finely.
Preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit. You could also do this in a pizza oven if you're lucky enough to have one. No matter which filling you choose, these will need to cook for 20 to 25 minutes until they're a beautiful brown on top.
We'll be using 8 grams, 2 teaspoons of parsley for each version of our filling, so I'm just going to chop up the whole lot right now. You can chop this as fine as you like. Add your parsley to the zucchini.
This is my cheesy breadcrumb filling.
To the zucchini and parsley, add 1 egg, 2.5 tablespoons, about 30 grams of fine breadcrumbs, and you can adjust this by adding more if you feel the filling is a little too wet at the end. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg, and about 25 grams, 4.5 tablespoons of freshly grated parmigiano reggiano. We're adding in 1 teaspoon, 4 grams of salt, and 1 tablespoon, 15 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil. Finally, add in about a cup or so, 50 grams of a soft cheese. I'm using a sweet provolone, but you can also use mozzarella. I chop it into fine cubes, but you can also just grate it in. And then with your hands or a fork, mix it all together. Once it's all mixed together, you want it to be a consistency that still holds together but slouches just a little bit. Start filling your hollowed out zucchini with your filling mix. I like to make an even layer so that it just comes to the top of the cut part of the zucchini and then top it up with any additional filling that I have at the end. We want to try and keep them as even as possible. Those are ready for the oven.
Now let's make the tuna filling.
I'm using a tuna packed in olive oil, so I'm going to use about 1 tablespoon, 15 milliliters of the oil that the tuna is packed in and drain off the rest. Then I'm going to add 150 grams, 3/4 cups of the tuna to the mix. To the bowl, add in 1 egg and 1 teaspoon of salt. Because the tuna has a little bit more liquid to it, we're going to need more of a binder. Add in 25 grams, about 1/4 cup of finely grated parmigiano reggiano. And then to really bind it together, we need 5 tablespoons, 60 grams of fine breadcrumbs. Mix that all together and make sure the consistency holds together nicely in your hand.
And if you like these fillings so far, why not hit the like button down below so other people can find this recipe too?
Just like the cheese version, fill your hollowed out zucchini shells. Those are ready for the oven.
And if you're looking for a bit more protein, you've got to try this sausage one.
To the zucchini mix, add in 180 grams, about 2 links of pork sausages. Just squeeze them out of their casing. Add in 4 grams, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 15 milliliters, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Grate in your 25 grams, 1/4 cup of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. Add in 1 egg and 30 grams, 2.5 tablespoons of fine breadcrumbs. If your mixture feels a little bit wet, add in another 1/2 tablespoon of breadcrumbs until it's the consistency you'd like. Stuff your hollowed out zucchini with your sausage mix. Those are ready for the oven. They're beautifully golden brown, that cheese is bubbling up and melty on the inside, and they smell delicious. It might seem like an unusual filling, but tuna is actually really common in Italy for this type of dish. The sausage filling smells amazing. It's the perfect combination with the zucchini.
You can eat these hot straight from the oven, but I prefer them cold after they've been refrigerated for a few hours. It's so refreshing on a hot summer evening. If you're looking for another classic Italian side dish, you have to try my mom's peas and mushrooms. Be sure to hit the subscribe button because I come out with a new Italian recipe every week. See you next time!